Nice.
This is great. All right, got New Year's again.
Recently, I was asked to talk to some fifth graders, and so I did. It was great. Now, when I was talking to them, I gave them an opportunity to ask me questions. And they asked me questions about college. And I think the reason why is because this is the week that we are talking about college and all of us going to college. Here's a bulletin board that we recently put up that shows lots of us in the community as well as at the school that have gone to college. Anyway, it got me thinking. I want to share a story with you. So, that's right. Hey guys, this is my friend here, Miss Crawford. Tell them what you do.
Well, I come and I help the teachers integrate technology into the lessons in their classroom.
That is so awesome, and she is so really good at it too. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. I love it. It's great.
College is fun. When you get there, you're gonna love it. But there's also a lot of hard work involved. I brought some stuff from home to help me tell this story. I want to share some of it with you. So this is an old box that I keep in one of my drawers. And after I talked to the fifth graders that day, I was actually in this drawer and I came across it and I found just a bunch of stuff that I thought might be kind of fun to share with you. Things like this. Look, this is my old high school ring. Look at that. Graduated from Crosby High School. Ooh, check this out. This was my girlfriend in high school. She's now my wife. And she played basketball. Let me show you some of these pictures. This is me in college. I was a little skinnier. Oh, here it is. Student ID from college. You may not know this, but I was the very first person in my family to go to college. In high school, I didn't do as well as I could have done. I ended up learning the value of hard work, but it took me a while to learn that. So when I went to college, I ended up taking a class that very first semester that I ended up just doing really well in. I worked really hard and I tried to do my best, and I ended up doing so well in the class that at the time of final, which is you take a test at the very end of the course, at the time of this final, I didn't have to take it. Even if I made a 0 on the final, I still would have made an A in the class. As you could imagine, I was pretty tempted to do what a lot of my friends did at that time, which was skip the final, which means you don't go in and take the test. But instead of doing that, I ended up studying really hard, going in and taking that test and doing the very best I could. What I figured is I wasn't really there to try to, just about grades. I was there to work hard and try to do my best. And so that's what I did. As a result, I ended up doing really well in that test. And I got a really high grade in that class, which was great. Now, what I didn't anticipate came next. At the time, I didn't know this, but every department at the university, the professors could nominate one boy and one girl to be a part of this honors society that the only way you can get in is if you're recommended by a professor. Now, professors are what we call teachers. The teachers in college are called professors. And I ended up getting in this honor society, which meant I got to work with the president of the university, as well as do a lot of really cool stuff that I wouldn't have normally been able to do, which made college even more fun. Now, I'm not trying to say that if you go in and you do these things, this kind of thing will happen. I share this with you because for me, it illustrated something that I had learned before this time, and it was reaffirmed here, was that working hard leads to achieving your goals. And you know what? Sometimes people notice your hard work, and a lot of times they don't. And that's okay. What was important to me is that I was out there, I was doing it, and I was working really hard, and I was out there trying to achieve my goals. Nothing will help you achieve your goals more than actually going out and doing it and giving it your best. Okay, that's it for story time. Let's get moving.
So my name is Megan Freeman. I am a fourth grade teacher. I teach reading, writing, and social studies at Wood Creek Elementary. I have been here for 4 years. I'm in my fourth year. Before I came to work at Wood Creek, I traveled all around Europe. I went to Rome. I went to Scotland. I just traveled all over. And the most interesting thing about it is that I was actually in Switzerland and I went skydiving in the Swiss Alps and I survived. And I would have jumped right back in that helicopter and done it 10 times. It was an amazing experience. It feels like the wind is just blowing on your face it feels like 1,000,000 miles an hour, but you're just free. You feel totally secure. You don't feel like you're falling. You're just floating. And it's the most surreal experience. You don't feel scared at all. You're just taking in this huge world. You can see the ground below you, you can see the mountains all around you, and just the beauty of the world around you. There's no tall buildings, there's no cell phone towers, it's just you and nature. It was amazing. I probably take a lot more risk. I love fast roller coasters. My husband will sit out on the side and I'll go do a roller coaster 10 times and love it. I would skydive again in a heartbeat. I sometimes can be a scaredy cat over little things, but jumping out of a helicopter I wasn't afraid at all. But climbing a fence sometimes causes me to shake, like a scaredy cat. So it's really interesting how I'll do that, but climbing a fence is more scary.
If you like this video, hit thumbs up below. Also, I make videos once a week, so be sure you subscribe.